HAPUSD, this is Teresa Castro and I'm one of your Tech Tosas. I'm coming on to show you how to copy your course, and in particular we're showing you how to copy your course from last year. So here we are in your dashboard. When you log on to Canvas, a lot of you will probably see something that looks like this, and while you're here, some of you may be looking for your old course and you can't find it. Do not panic. It was not deleted, it's just somewhere else right now. So here I am in my dashboard. I don't see my course from last year. I'm not panicking. I'm gonna go ahead on the left. I'm gonna go to my courses. And from here, I still don't see it, but don't worry. Click on all courses. And now at the very bottom, you can see past enrollment. So here's my course from last year. So don't worry, it's still there. So meaning we could still copy from it and put it into our new course. So the reason why I went here is I wanted to see what it was called just to make sure I have the name right. So my course was called Grade TK P1, and that's going to become useful for me in a moment. So I'm just going to go back home now to my dashboard. So here I am. So if your classes are already initialized in Aries, then you should see your new class pop up down here, and it's probably going to be called something, whatever your grade level is, right here. So here's my class that just popped up. I made this one up. She already actually did it, so just follow along with me. So I'm going to go ahead and open that new course that was created for me by Aries, and here I am in this empty course. So you do have a choice to start from scratch, but we do want to show you how to bring in your content from last year so that you don't have to start from scratch. So here I am in this empty course, and I go over to the right and I import existing content. So I'm going to click on that. And then from here, I'm going to select the content type and I'm going to copy a Canvas course. And then I'm going to search for my course. So I'm going to click on this. And then I could see here it is from 2020-2021, grade TKP1. Make sure, in case you can't find it, that it includes completed courses. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that because that's the one I wanted. And if for some reason it doesn't show up there, if you know what it is, you could type in the name here. Okay, but we did find it, so there it is. So now we have a choice. Do you want to bring in all content or do you want to bring in specific content? If you want to bring in your course as is with everything, all your modules, all your assignments, everything, then I would select all content. And if you do select all content, you have some options here. Adjust events and due dates. Click on this and I'll show you what happens. So you have some choices here because again, if you're bringing in everything, that means you're bringing in all of your assignments as well. So do you want it to shift the dates? So meaning it's going to take your dates from last year and it's going to see when the new course starts this year, and it will kind of guess where those assignments should fall this year. It'll happen around the same time. So it'll adjust it based off of the start date that we have this year. Okay, so you can do that. You could put the beginning date and change it to the beginning date of this year, and the end date as well. So again, it will guess, and then from there you could adjust the dates. But you know, there may be some issues here. We haven't actually seen this happen successfully. It supposedly will happen. There's also another recommendation. You could also remove all the dates. So what it does is it brings all of your assignments and then it removes dates. So as you need them, then you can add the due dates at that time. So that might be a way to go. We know that that will work because your students are already there. There's no due date yet. Then you put the due date when you know you're going to use it. So that's another option that you have for you. And then, so once you've decided on whichever one you want, then you would click import. And once you click import, then everything will just be imported in and you just wait for it to run. I'm not actually going to do that right now because I want to show you how to select specific content. So again, when you select all content, you would adjust events and due dates if you want to. You can shift the dates, you can remove the dates, or you can just not check that off at all. And what will happen is that it will use the same due dates that you had last year. Okay, but a recommendation, as far as we know, would be to select this and then remove the dates so that you could just put them on as you see those assignments coming in. Okay, so that's what you would do. You would click import and the whole thing will be brought in. But for some of us, we don't want to bring in every single thing from last year because last year was distance learning. You might change a lot of things. It might be overwhelming to see tons of assignments already at this point for you as a teacher. So some of you might want to just select specific content. So you can click on that. Let me uncheck this because you have the same options down here as well. So you could select specific content. So you could just choose certain assignments. You could just choose certain things, and I'll show you what that looks like instead of talking about it. But same options here. Select specific content. You can adjust the dates. You could shift them. You can remove them, or you could totally uncheck that same thing as if you were doing all content. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it so you could see. Select specific content, and I'm just going to import. So here we are. We have to actually tell Canvas what we want it to bring over. So while we're here, we're going to select content. So click on that. And now you can actually choose what you want to bring over. Do you want to bring your settings over? Do you want your syllabus body there if you have one? Do you want modules? You can also click on that and you can select which ones you want. Maybe you don't want everything. Maybe you just want the ones from the beginning of the year from last year. So you can click on whichever ones you want. You can also click on assignments. If you click that, you'll get everything. Or you just want specific assignments. You can do that, and you can see this teacher probably has a lot, so that's going to take time to process that. Discussion. So anything here, you could select the whole thing, or you could drill it down to get specific ones. Okay, so once you know what you want from here, then I'm just going to select something random. Oops, you can see there's 2,000 pages here, so that might take a while, but I'll just go ahead and choose something with a little less. There you go. So I chose what I wanted, and I'm going to click select content. And then now I'm going to wait patiently for it to actually process and bring it in. So now you can see the content that I wanted to bring in is here. So I simply took that from my course from last year and didn't have to remake it. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. If you need any help, please let us know and we'll show you how to copy your content from any other course.